Hey guys, what's up and welcome to today's video. Today I thought we would do something fun and do the wishful thinking tag. I saw Kelli Blissard here on YouTube do this tag and I thought it sounded like fun. If you like videos like these, be sure and give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. I put out videos every Wednesday and Friday. All right, let's go ahead and get into the video. So I have my prompts on my laptop over here, so if I keep looking in this direction, it's because I'm looking at my laptop. So the first question is legacy, and that is there an author who you wish was still alive today to witness the impact of their work? And I have a few different authors, and they're all female. And that is because I feel like these women were super revolutionary for their time, that they brought a lot to our history, and a lot of these books we still talk about to this day. Obviously, I couldn't start off without talking about one of my favorite authors, and that's Agatha Christie. I've talked about her a lot in other videos. She's one of the reasons why I got into the genre of suspense and mysteries, and I love all of her works. So I would definitely want to sit down and talk to her and just kind of go through what her thought process was in making these books. I would also want to talk to Jane Austen, who wrote Pride and Prejudice. I would also want to talk to Mary Shelley, who wrote Frankenstein, and also Sylvia Plath, who wrote The Bell Jar. Those are some of my favorite classic novels, and they were all written by women, so I think that is super incredible. And I would love to pick their brains on how they overcame working in such a male-dominant field. The next one is the memory wipe. And the next one is the memory wipe. And this one is, which book or series would you want to either forget about completely or wipe your memory so that way you can reread it again? So the book that I would want to forget about completely would be The Book of Night by Holly Black. And that one just particularly stands out in my mind because I literally just read it and put it in my DNF pile. No hate to Holly Black, but that is the book that I would want to forget that I ever read. And then a book that I want to be able to forget but then reread again, and that would probably be Harry Potter and also The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Now, this next question does contain a spoiler. If you have not read the Harry Potter books, then please skip this question and move on, because I am going to be talking about a few deaths that happened in the book, because this question is called the Destiny question. This one is, which character do you wish had a different fate? And for me, that would be Sirius Black, Dobby, Hedwig, and Fred Weasley. I think actually, even though I listed them in that order, Fred Weasley would be my #1 pick. I felt like his death was completely unnecessary. I know she was maybe going for some wow factor, and obviously in war there is going to be death, but I really felt like this one was just unnecessary and it hurts. I loved the twins, and breaking them up was just such a tragedy in my mind. And switching gears, I would also, in the book Anonymous Girl, I thought that the ending with how the psychologist ends up, I don't want to spoil it because maybe a lot of you haven't read this one, whereas probably a lot of you have already read Harry Potter, so I don't feel so bad ruining that one. But Anonymous Girl, there is the big twist at the end, and then something happens to the psychologist, and I didn't agree with it. I wish that instead there would have been a different outcome for her, but here we are. The next question is namesake. If there was going to be a character who was named after me, what kind of person would you want them to be? And what sort of story would you want them to be in? And first of all, I would want them to be a kick-ass female lead. Not saying I'm kick-ass or anything like that, but I'm tired of wish-washy, flip-flopping female protagonists who are weak-minded and just, I don't know if maybe that's just the books that I've been reading lately, but I am ready for some kick-ass women female protagonists, and that is who I would want to be. And I would want her to be either a witch or maybe a werewolf in a cool fantasy novel where maybe I'm solving a crime. Maybe there was a body that I've discovered, or maybe cast aside by the police, and there was a string of murders, and here I am solving the crime as a witch or a werewolf. It could happen. The next question is collectibles. Which fictional items do I wish that I could own? And just because Harry Potter is on my mind, I would say a wand. And I would also want the time turner necklace. That would be really cool to go back in time and kind of redo things or have more time for things. I wish I could just, even if it was simple as just turning back the time, so that way I could just go into a quiet corner and read my book for hours and then come right back to whatever life is going on at the moment. And the last one is the reset button. Which book or series do you wish was written by a different author? And oh, I don't want to keep hammering this one because I feel really bad about it, but just because it is something that's on my mind, The Book of Night by Holly Black, I wish that, because I really loved the premise of this book, the synopsis was super cool with talking about shadow people and being able to alter them. I really, really like that idea, and I wish that a different author would have done this. I think it would have been cool by maybe it being redone by V.E. Schwab, who wrote The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. She's a fantastic storyteller, especially when it comes to fantasy novels, and I think she would have done that book justice. Let me know in the comments below some of your answers to these questions. And be sure and check out all my other social medias. I'll have them linked down below for you guys. And I hope that you're having a beautiful day wherever you are, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!